We have a lot of people keep on asking questions about these old Jeeps and converting the brakes to 11-inch or disc brakes or whatever. Our theory on that is if you're going to keep the Jeep original and keep the 4-cylinder motor, and I'm talking about the 2As, 3As, 3Bs, early CJ5s and stuff, and you're keeping it original, the original brakes aren't the best, but they still work enough to stop the Jeep at 40-45 miles an hour, and even if you put an overdrive in at 55, they're still okay. You know, you just got to watch, because sometimes the brakes on new cars are so much better, but they're still adequate. If you're going to put a V8 or something in this thing and now you're going to go 60, 70, 80 miles an hour, definitely get rid of the old brakes. They will not stop you. And I definitely go to the disc brakes, and if you do that, you might as well figure on changing your axles and getting some newer axles with the bigger brakes and disc brakes right on them. But if you're running one with an overdrive with original 4-cylinder motor and you don't feel that the brakes are adequate enough for it and you want something a little better, if you find a set of brakes off an old Willys wagon or truck, they're 11-inch by 2 brakes and they bolt right on with no modifications. And you know, maybe once a year or maybe every couple of years, if you don't dry the thing much, you have to go underneath and adjust the adjusters on it, but they still work great. Big improvement over the 9-inch brakes, and you don't have to really do hardly any modifications except rerun some of your lines and bend your lines over again where they go into the wheel cylinders and the backing plate. And another thing you can do if you want self-adjusting brakes on it, like the 72 to 75 CJ5 with 11-inch brakes on them, those are just about a bolt-on brake setup too. They're getting tough to find because those Jeeps have really disappeared. And you know, if you find one in the junkyard, and even some old Wagoneers, late 60s into the early 70s, had them brakes on too. And you can get them off. You can still get all the parts for them, shoes, spring kits, you know, and anything else you need, the adjusters, stars, and bolts at the bottom. So all that stuff's available if you decide to do that.